All right, we're going on working on a project here, making up fences. I cut out the pieces of stripping of wood for the bases out of MDF with my miter saw in my workshop. Then I glued matchsticks on in a zigzag pattern with hot glue gun. Then I glued some sand to the base with white PVA glue. And water mixture. So this stuff here. About a 50-50 mix. Stick it on there. And then I waited for that to dry. And then I did a 50-50 mix overcoat of the glue water mixture. After that dried, I went ahead and sprayed these down with a dark brown spray paint. And waited for that to dry. And now we're here and I'm dry brushing with a medium type of brown on here. Pick out the details and the grain of the wood. And while I'm working on this craft project, my wife is sitting at another table working on, was it diamond painting?
Diamond painting.
Which is pretty much like a mosaic type of design with little tiny resin beads, I would say. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they are.
So it shines nicely when it's done. The resin has a nice gleam to it.
It's like coloring with beads almost. Or painting with beads.
Which is kind of a neat little hobby, right?
Yes, a new hobby for me. Pandemic. New arts and crafts projects.
As a wargamer, I have tons of little things that I do. Like making terrain like this, or painting miniatures, or reading rules, or simply reading history or what some people call fluff, depending on your genre. That's the nice thing about wargaming. It's a lot of different hobbies all wrapped up into one. Get a nice dry brush onto this. It's kind of a more wet than a dry brush, but gives out the detail and then the of the wood grains and gives a little bit of depth to it. And obviously, this is for war games during the American Revolution. And also, I could probably use these. They're French and Indian War. And if I ever get the Civil War, then we use this for that too. Oh, I'm not sure if I'll do that. I think the closest I'll get to the Civil War is either doing something shortly afterwards, like the Apache Wars, probably, or the possibly the Plains Wars. During the Civil War, for wargaming purposes, I'm not really into the big battles. I think I read too many books about the big battles and got the impression that usually one side is in the defensive position and the other side gets slaughtered for the majority of those battles. So it's no fun for the person who's getting slaughtered.
Are you making a video, honey?
Yeah, we're on a video, honey.
You might want to strike that part. That one.
Now, with the American Civil War, part that kind of intrigues me about wargaming would be probably your ironclad stuff. I think that would be kind of an aspect of the war that I think that I'd have more fun with. Doing the naval actions or possibly even the actions that occurred on the Mississippi River between the tin clads and the steamers and the ironclads and whatnot. I think that would be kind of a thing. I know I didn't give any type of warning for this little little live portion, but I decided, hey, you know, maybe I'll do a new thing here.
You're talking to me?
I'm talking to whoever listens to us.
So you're live?
Yeah, I'm live. Whoever watches this in the future be hearing this too.
You're not going to edit it first?
I don't know. It could be fun just to watch it unedited. So no farting.
Okay. Hear that, Gandalf?
Just blame it on the dog. Can't promise anything because we ate Mexican food earlier today.
No. That's terrible.
Yep. All right. I get some depth out of those things. All right. Oh boy. That's about 8:15 at night here in Arizona. I'll take it it's probably midday there in Australia and too early in the morning for the UK to be awake. Around 5 o'clock or something like that back there. I think maybe 6 in the morning. Yeah. I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to do the Apache Wars. Welcome along. Just working on some fencing.
I thought you usually did videos like this on the other thing, where they watch you.
Yeah, they are. We got 2 people watching.
Oh, you're on that?
No.
I thought you were on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube this time. I'm not on Skype.
Well, what was the other?
Or not Skype, Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitch. I'm on YouTube right now.
So they can do the same thing?
Yeah, I think so. This is something new that I saw.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Gumbrel. Thanks. I think it's cool too. All right. Making progress. Over the past year and a half, I've been collecting American Revolution miniatures. I'm focusing on the Battle of Saratoga in New York for the American Revolution. So these will be used for the American Revolution, a little bit earlier period. I like the Battle of Saratoga because it's before the regulations hit where the Continental Army regiments were in their own state uniforms as opposed to a federal blue uniform. So you guys in regiments that are in green coats and brown coats and blue coats and yellow coats and whatnot, depending on what state, what regiment you're coming from. Sometimes what town you're coming from, depending upon what uniform you had. They got a little more uniform as the war progressed. But that was Battle of Saratoga was kind of a neat battle in another fashion too. It's where one of the most wow 13.5 millimeter. I guess that's the what is that, the epic scale? Yeah, I'm doing mine in 8 millimeter scale.